All right, ladies, how are you feeling for day three? Day three is it's on point. All right, so day three, glad you guys are here. I'm very excited for you guys. I really am happy that you made it this far for day three. What I would like you to do now is go ahead and grab a pen and paper because I'm going to be giving you some nutrition, just minor nutrition lessons, and so here we go. All right, so the main three macronutrients that you guys will need for your transformation are fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. Okay, these can be found in just about any foods, but it's depending on how you cook the foods. That's how you're going to actually receive them. So, of course, you know that fried foods is the worst way to actually receive your macronutrients. Um, Boiling foods, they're good, but you're boiling also the nutrients right out of it, so you don't have to drink the water. Steaming the foods is actually one of the best ways that you can eat foods that will be able to retain the macronutrients within each food that you steam. Um, and then there's air frying. Air frying is actually really good because you use little to no oil in order to cook your food, and it also helps you to keep your it also helps you to keep the macronutrients within that food that you just cooked. So air frying, steaming, those are good. Baking, of course, is really good because it helps you to maintain the nutrients within those. Um, grilling is good, but I would prefer for you to be cautious with the grilling. If you're going to grill, then make sure that you do put a piece of foil over the grill. You don't necessarily want to have the food or the meats flame licked because then you're allowing those nutrients to get burnt a little bit too much. You're also allowing the grill to add additives into your foods, and that's gonna later down the road, it's gonna hurt you in the long run. So the best ways to do so are to steam, to air fry using an air fryer, or to bake. All right, and now let's talk about micronutrients. So micronutrients are the nutrients that you find in foods as well. Um, that you probably have heard of them in your vitamins as well, but you wouldn't need to take vitamins if you were eating these types of foods that had full of micronutrients, right? Like spinach, like oatmeal, like bananas, things like that. Um, Brazil nuts, they all have really good micronutrients, which have selenium, zinc, iodine. Those are really good for weight loss and for fat loss and for keeping it off. So it's all about eating a well balanced meal when it comes to eating your foods, and you want to make sure that anything that you eat as far as your meals do have some color on there. For example, when it comes to your breakfast, you can do I would say some rye bread with maybe some banana slices on there, some peanut butter, and then throw some berries on top. That's colorful. For lunch, you would end up doing something like um, a cucumber, asparagus salad. Maybe throw some black beans in there, and throw some slices of radishes and tomatoes in there. That's colorful. And then have your protein cooked on the side. You do the same thing for your dinner. Just add rice at night. But you know, those are just examples. I want you guys to really understand that when it comes to nutrition, it's so much important when it comes to nutrition because this is actually going to help transform your body. It's going to transform your body from the inside out. It's going to help you get rid of the fats that are inside of your body. It's going to help you get rid of the fats that are on the outside of your body. That's going to help you to get rid of inflammation that you could feel in your knees. Sometimes, if your knees just hurt out of nowhere, eating nutrient dense food is going to help get rid of the pain. If your lower back hurts, it'll help get rid of it. It's just a matter of staying consistent with eating those nutrient dense foods at the same time. So there you have it. What I would like you to do. Oh, one more thing. I almost forgot. You don't necessarily have to give up what you love eating. I know people, sometimes, especially women, you love to eat whatever you love to eat. You love to eat wings, you love to eat pizza, you love to eat sandwiches, bread, things like that. I get it. You don't have to necessarily give it up. You just have to eat it sparingly. Eat it sparingly. And that's the important part. Making sure that you get more nutrients and macronutrients into your system more than the the foods that you love to eat. Okay, that's the main important part. So for the task that I have for you below is I want you to go on to Pinterest, and I want you to go ahead and click the task below. You're going to go onto Pinterest. You're going to use Pinterest to write down all of the foods that are different types of colors and that are nutrient dense. Okay, so it'll be in the task below at hand. You guys, I'll see you on day 4. Have a good one.